After playing a lot of survival Minecraft on the Bob SMP, I've generated a lot of big and small ideas for things that could be added to the game. I wanted to share these ideas in a video for a while, but have been busy and thought that I didn't have enough ideas to actually warrant a video. However, Minecon is coming up tomorrow, where we will likely see more of the Deep Dark with 1.18, as well as the 1.19 reveal. It is always fun to predict things, because if you get it right, it's a big flex. And if you get it wrong, well then at least other people can discuss these ideas. I'm going to start with my ideas for the bigger features. Copper spears. Copper is only a building block at this point. And it looks good, but if you don't care to build with it, then it's pretty much useless to you. The spyglass isn't exactly game changing or worth crafting. The copper golem is going to change this if it is voted in, but it applies to redstone. It doesn't fight for you or do survival things. It's more so redstone and minigame oriented. I would like copper to have some early game survival usage, and no, I don't mean copper tools and armor. We really don't need that in the current progression system, and mods that add that in are stupid and uncreative. However, unique copper weapons, such as copper spears, would be really cool. This could be a throwable range weapon, like the trident, but it is craftable from early game ores. When you're exploring the massive and big open caves, but don't yet have a bow, you could craft some of these spears and throw them at far away mobs. I think they would stack up to 16 or 32 and be thrown once, not being retrievable, so you'd have to craft more if you wanted to keep using them. They wouldn't be as powerful as a trident, but they are renewable. Tridents can be enchanted, but you have to find them. But it'd be a very fun and unique weapon for early gameplay and for minigames alike. Wither Enchantment Book. Wither skeletons wither you when they hit you, and we can wither other mobs with wither roses. But I think it'd be very cool if you could apply the wither effect onto your sword with an enchanted book. This enchantment wouldn't come up on the enchantment table because it would probably be too OP and could not be obtained from villagers. I think it could be rare loot in the chest of a nether fortress, meaning you'd have to raid quite a few fortresses to find it because of how rare it would be. Wither effect sounds somewhat OP to have on your sword, but I think that they could balance it out by not being obtainable on swords with mending or sharpness, meaning it's quite a unique enchantment. It'd be very cool for both PvP, PvE, and role-playing, and would just add more variety to sword enchantments and combat. I don't know what to call this feature, but I'm thinking Ender Anchor or Ender Waystone. Basically, I want some sort of long-distance, consistent teleportation in Minecraft. Teleportation already exists in the game with Ender Pearls and should be expanded on for the player for the late game. On SMPs where you need to get to your base, to another person's base, or to spawn for the shopping district all of the time, teleportation would be incredibly useful and save a lot of rockets from a lighter flying. I feel like these blocks should be super expensive in late game. They should definitely be crafted with a nether star, which is the most expensive item I can think of, and maybe use Dragon's Breath or some sort of new rare end item to craft. Additionally, I think you would activate these anchors or waystone teleporters by using Eyes of Ender, which means that if you wanted to teleport all the time, you would need a blaze farm to consistently craft lots of Eyes of Ender. Storm Staff. We have channeling tridents, which lets us harness lightning, but it's stupid because in survival we cannot control the weather, so you're just kind of waiting around for lightning to even use your trident. It would be great to have more of a direct effect on the weather, so you can use rain for your ambience and screenshots, in video role-playing, or for collecting charged creepers without having to wait all the time. A staff that summons thunderstorms would be incredible. This could be crafted with a stick, a lightning rod, and a nether star. The staff would have a set number of uses before breaking, and it couldn't be repaired, but I think the utility you would get out of it would be worth using an extra nether star in the late game, in my opinion, and would also be a cool trophy item to put on armor stands or just show off. Now we're going to quickly run through my small ideas, which are all pretty miscellaneous, but I think are important. We need to be able to put mushrooms and fungi on logs and bark blocks. Mushrooms grow on trees IRL, so it's really stupid that we can't put them on trees in Minecraft when we're decorating our custom trees or landscapes. Also, chains need to connect to the top of skulls, and lanterns that hang from sideways chains need to connect to the chains. They just need to adjust these blocks to work together in the same way that stairs do when the stairs change shape to work alongside each other. Because chains are really cool, but the fact that they're kind of limited sucks. Also, I think husks should drop sand. We can get infinite gravel from piglin bartering, so we should be able to get infinite sand in the game by farming husks, because right now they're just a discount zombie, and I think they need to be worthwhile. I would really like it if they made it so we can put piglins in the overworld, not be zombified, because I hate it that they become zombified, because I think piglins are really cool, and I would like to bring them to overworld. If we used a certain potion or a certain item, kind of like how you use a golden apple on a zombie villager to cure them, if we could have cured piglins walking around, that would be great. We need to have coral caves. In one of the experimental snapshots, they tweaked the ocean caves, to like make them wider or bring them back or something, but they're still boring. Underwater caves need to have sea pickles, coral fans, and random coral generation in them to be very visually interesting, more fun to explore, and more fun to find. It's the cave update. The ocean caves need some coral in them. We also need more mob heads. Vanilla Tweaks is extremely based for having every mob head be available. Even if you can only get new mob heads through charge creepers, or certain mobs have prerequisites, like for example, I thought it'd be cool if piglin heads only drop when wither skeletons kill them. It'd be a very fun thing to set up in survival, and be a good challenge to collect every head in the game. I would really like more dripstone block variety. We have the dripstone blocks, but if we could turn them into bricks, like dripstone bricks, and then polished dripstone, stuff like that, and stairs, it'd be great. I saw someone come up with a concept for this once on Reddit, and it's just too good to pass up because dripstone has such a unique brown color. And then lastly, I think a progress bar for certain advancements, like complete catalog, would be great. Because how are we supposed to know which cats that we have and have not tamed after being in the same world for so many months and forgetting? Being able to target what you need to do next for certain advancements would be very useful, and so you don't have to repeatedly double do everything to make sure you're not missing anything. Because right now it just tells you that you got like 8 out of 10 or something, but it's like, which 8 did I get? Which 2 am I missing? So yeah, that's all the features I want for Minecraft. I will see you guys tomorrow for Minecon Live and my reactions to whatever they add to the game. I'll see you guys around.